Hello, my name is Rosanamod and welcome to the rosanamod podcast. Want to modify your life? That is corny, but I'm going to keep it in there. This variety show brainstorms solutions for everyday challenges, unlocks your secret potential, think outside the box with creative ideas that improve your business and your life. Get inspired with special guests, get motivated with how-to projects for the whole family, and learn that life is too short for anything less than being happy. Laugh with me or at me, it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to laugh. Welcome to the rosanamod Variety Pod. This is your vessel and host, Rosanamod, episode 83. Today is Food Friday, or Friday Food, if you're dyslexic. Or actually, it would be Friday Foods. I am dyslexic because I am not really. I just wanted to say that. Today, I have a special recipe that I myself have made up, probably somebody else has made it also, but I'd like to take credit for something, so here goes. It is called the pork chops and apple cinnamon. Very good. I love cinnamon. I like pork chops, not too much, but with the pork chops, I like to put pineapple and oranges and that kind of stuff. So it's not often that I have pork chops, but if you like pork chops, it tastes especially good with something sweet. So remember I told you once before in another recipe that you counter things from bitter with sweet, like sweet and sour, that kind of stuff. Well, this is a really easy recipe. I actually wrote about it on HubPages, and you can find the pictures and link to the article in case you need to see it. And if you want to look at the pictures or you need the step-by-step instructions, you can find it at the end of the episode underneath the show notes. Here are the instructions. Well, first of all, what you need is 2 red delicious apples sliced, 4 pork chops, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, white rice. Of course, you can use any kind of white rice. I absolutely changed this recipe and made it using basmati rice, which is kind of sweet, and also jasmine rice is really good if you want to try something different. But you can use brown rice if you want to. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 1 parsley for garnish. So you can use cilantro. Parsley is not as sweet as cilantro, and there's too much sweet going on, so I would go for parsley. All right, so the first thing you do, step 1, is start by making your rice. And when you make your rice, remember to use lemon juice. I use lemon juice in rice because it doesn't stick. It doesn't allow the rice to stick. It just works. You just put a little bit in there, about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice while you're cooking it, and it will not overcook. It comes out perfect every time, I'm telling you. It's like 15 minutes on medium, turn it off, put the lemon juice, let it sit there, it'll cook itself. Just watch it. Get it off the stove, so don't leave it in the heat, okay? Now, as your rice is cooking, cut up 2 apples and set them aside. And I use Red Delicious because they're bigger and they're juicier and also sweeter. But you can use other kinds. I mean, there's other kinds of apples that you can use. You know, I wouldn't use the green because it's a little bitter, on the bitter side. And number 3, in a frying pan, you add a dab of olive oil, place the pork chops and set to medium heat on the stove, and add seasonings like garlic, pepper, salt if you need. Number 4, allow the pork chops to brown on one side and flip them over, and then add the apples. Sprinkle the cinnamon over the top, and depends on how much you like cinnamon, it depends on how much you add. Step 5, add half a cup of water, pouring it over the top, and keep on medium heat for about 20 minutes uncovered. And last step, by now your rice should be done. Of course, I overstated that in the very beginning when I said do the rice first, but it doesn't matter when you do it as long as you do it. If you're doing it at the same time, it should be done by now. Add a little olive oil to the rice and serve with the pork chops, garnish with parsley, and you're done. Total time shouldn't be more than 30 minutes, including the prep time. So it's a really fast and simple dish for anybody. It's a really good prep dish for the rest of the week if you want to go. So let me see what time it is. Wow, I'm only at 5 minutes and I'm already done with this. I feel like I'm ripping you guys off. Should I add another recipe or should I add another dessert to this? I feel like I should. What should I add to this? A nice yogurt smoothie. Sounds about right. Okay, I don't have this in my anywhere, so this is just ad lib. Welcome to my world. Ad libbing. Yogurt. There's different kinds of yogurt. I like very plain Greek yogurt. I don't like sweetened yogurt. I especially don't like this freaky goat milk yogurt that I tasted one time that just grossed me out so bad. Oh my God. It tasted like a literal goat. I don't know what a goat would taste like, but it just was, it had that funky animal smell. I don't know how to describe it, but it had that weird aftertaste. Like I'd never tasted an animal, but I'm just saying it's like a weird, it's just disgusting. I didn't like it. But anyway, you mix regular yogurt, I would say like maybe half a cup of yogurt with like about a cup of orange juice, and then a cup of milk, and then some honey, and then some strawberries if you have, and bananas. You mix all that together, and that is the best shake you're ever going to taste. I'm telling you. You can substitute strawberries with blueberries. You can substitute bananas with, strawberries. You don't have to use bananas. I like bananas because it's extra calcium and it's also super thick. It makes it really thick. And the yogurt makes it really thick. Did I say calcium? I didn't mean calcium. I meant potassium, extra potassium. And I just I don't like bananas on their own. I really don't. I have to be really hungry to eat a banana. Bananas are good when I mix them with milk in a shake like this. And anytime that I make a shake with a banana and milk, or anytime I make a shake with milk, I always add yogurt. It's like a sneaky way to get it in there. You know, it's healthy for you. Pick out the one you want. And if you like the ones that are flavored, like the vanilla yogurt, you get an extra bonus. Right? All right. So I don't have a link to the yummy yogurt. I do have 10 yummy yogurt ideas in there that I'll probably do next week, but you can look at that on my HubPages if you want. But I just gave you the pork chop recipe, which I think is awesome. So, see, I'm looking at it right now. So you're going to hear me clicking, and I'm not even going to edit that. See? What about that? I'm not editing it because you can see how I'm actually working for you, because I care that much. It's been a long week, guys. You're going to have to give me a break. So anyway, well, that's all I have for you today, Friday. I am looking forward to Saturday. I'm looking forward to this weekend because I'm going to be doing my Amazon handmade lists. I'm going to put them out there. Hopefully Saturday, Friday night. I'm going to try to do it Friday night. That's all I have for you today. But I did want to say one thing. I wanted to say thank you to all my listeners. I wanted to say thank you for being there and for listening, and to those of you who sent me some emails on my Instagram. I want to say a special thank you to you. I also want to thank some of you for sending me emails on Facebook, even though some of them are not what I would intend to reply to. I'm not ignoring you. I just really would rather keep it, on a professional level where you can talk to me as a podcaster. You know my first name, so please use that. You might get a better response. On that note, I just wanted to say that's all I have for you tonight. I am doing this one at night, actually, not at 5 o'clock in the morning, because I've got some things to do in the morning. But I will talk to you guys Saturday for my Saturday Spanglish. If you'd like to support the show, please do so. Below the show notes, there is a link there for PayPal. I know that sounds like I'm hustling, but that's what you do. You hustle. And if you want to do podcasting and you think that this is something that might interest you, why not? You can ask me for some tips. I will be more than happy to help you. There is a link below the show notes for Buzzsprout. We'll click on that, and that'll help you step by step. If you want to contact me, I am on Instagram at rosanamod. I will be taping myself and sending some videos out on Instagram, by the way. Then you'll be able to see me doing some podcasts. Hey, I gotta look gorgeous, so Don't be shocked at the appearance because I don't have red hair anymore. So that's one thing that's going to be shocking to you guys. But anyway, that's it. Talk to you soon. God bless you. And what do we say?